Psych Snacks, another case study for today.
Hi guys, this is Psych Snacks 101. Let's have another case study about psychological assessment naman this time. Okay? So let's focus on Mark. So si Mark, he is a 19-year-old college freshman who was referred to the guidance office because of poor academic performance and emotional outbursts. His professors say he is distracted, forgetful, and impulsive in class. At home, his parents notice he sometimes stays up all night with lots of energy and big ideas, but on other weeks, he feels down and isolates himself. Mark is worried he might have ADHD, depression, or bipolar disorder. The school counselor wants to select the most appropriate psychological test battery to clarify his condition. So what tests should be given to Mark? A. Wechsler Adult Intelligence Test or Scale. B. Conners Adult ADHD Rating Scales and Continuous Performance Test. C. Beck Depression Inventory 2, or D. Mood Disorder Questionnaire and Young Mania Rating Scale. Alright, so this time, let's process again. Let's do an elimination again before we conclude what is the best answer or what is the most appropriate test battery to clarify Mark's condition. Okay, so let's check muna dito tayo kay letter A. Okay, Wechsler Adult Intelligence Scale. So this one or this test, it measures intelligence, working memory, and processing speed ng isang individual. This is helpful in terms of learning difficulties. Pero, in terms of diagnostic for mood or attention disorder is hindi. Okay? So, i-eliminate po ba natin si Wechsler Adult Intelligence Test or Scale? Yes po. Okay, so buburahin na natin siya sa ating choices. Okay, now, let's focus on Conners Adult ADHD Rating Scales and Continuous Performance Test. 3. Okay, may 3 yan. So, dito naman, they are directly assessing the attention, impulsivity, and hyperactivity. So, best po siya in terms of testing ADHD hypothesis. So, as we can see here, Mark is worried he might have ADHD, depression, or bipolar disorder. And also, if we are looking on the other sentences on his case, makikita natin na meron siyang mga emotional outbursts, impulsivity, forgetfulness, and yung mga distractiveness niya. So, pwede po ba natin siyang i-eliminate? So, hindi po. So, let's just stay muna, okay? Si letter B. Okay? Now, kay Beck Depression Inventory 2, it focuses or it measures naman on the severity of the depression symptoms na meron sa isang individual. Okay? So, dito naman, sa case ni Mark, parang hindi naman siya nakafocus on the depressive states or episodes. So, tatanggalin po ba natin si BDI? Yes po. Okay? And then, letter D, we have the Mood Disorder Questionnaire and yung Young Mania Rating Scale. Dito naman po, si MDQ and YMRS, these tests or screens and measure yung manic and depressive symptoms for bipolar disorder. So, best siya if may mga manic episodes na suspected. Okay? So, as we can see here, ano yung best, no? Between letter B and letter D. Okay, so between the two options na naiwan sa atin, ang best answer ay si Conners Adult ADHD Rating Scales and si Continuous Performance Test 3. Okay. So, bakit po siya? Bakit hindi po si MDQ? So, balikan natin yung case ni Mark, no? Sa symptoms niya, pointing more on the ADHD. Distracted, forgetful, impulsive, poor academic performance. And kung sa symptoms naman, pointing to bipolar, occasional high energy, sleepless nights, big ideas, followed by down weeks. So, at first glance, minsan pwede natin maisip na baka nga MDQ yung kailangan niya, no? Pero, bakit mas appropriate si CARS at saka si CPT-3? Okay? So, sa referral question, isa yun sa mga nagmamatter sa atin. So, he was referred ng mga professors due to his academic problems, distraction, and impulsivity. So, mga core ADHD concerns, kailangan nating ma-assess agad yun. Okay? MDQ po kasi is more on a screening tool, not a comprehensive test po. It helps po in terms of bipolar symptoms, pero it doesn't measure yung attention or learning issues na pinaka-main struggle ni Mark. Okay? So, that's why we have to understand, kahit na wala to, kahit na wala itong line na to, we have to be careful, diba? On identifying ano yung nararamdaman niya and saan siya mas appropriate na diagnosis. Or kung hindi pa man natin bibigyan ng diagnosis, ano po yung mga mas appropriate based on his experiences and yung mga struggles sa pinagdadaanan ng individual na yun para ma-apply natin yung pinaka-appropriate test battery. Okay? So again, the correct answer is yung Conners Adult ADHD Rating Scales and Continuous Performance Test 3. Okay, so that's all for today. See you for another case study.